It has always been a personal joy of mine to highlight and celebrate our young children who do exceedingly well, and today's guest is no different. She is 284 Media's youngest interviewee to date, but definitely one of the smartest, most vibrant 8-year-old you'll ever come to know. Now, she secured the winner's spot by championing the Joyce Samuel Primary School's Poetry Challenge and has since become the youngest YouTube vlogger in the British Virgin Islands. Reading is fundamental, and with the joy she brings about with literacy, you're bound to be inspired. Viewers, I'm Javon Wilson, and today's guest is Rediance, and she's here to tell us all about Reading with Rediance.
Get online today with CCT Go Fast LTE. Simply select from any one of our Go Fast LTE plan options. Each plan offers unlimited wireless residential internet and are priced to suit your budget and required data speed. Stop by any one of our locations and speak with one of our representatives. And get online with Go Fast LTE, the BVI's preferred choice for reliability, speed, and affordability. CCT Life Unlimited.
Welcome, Radiance, to 284 Media. How are you?
I am fine, thank you, and I'm happy to be here.
Do you even know how smart you have to even be on 284 Media?
Yep, you have to be as smart as you can.
Okay, and how does that feel?
It feels wonderful.
All right, so Radiance, tell me a little bit about yourself. What do you like to do?
My name is Rediance Linnea Donovan Simon, and I am an 8-year-old third grader of the Joyce Samuel Primary School, and my favorite subject is math. But I also enjoy reading.
All right.
In my spare time, I read, I dance, I go to the beach and pool, and I play with my baby sister.
So how did you develop the habit of reading? Do you remember at what age you started reading?
At 2.
2 years old?
Yes.
Oh, wow, really? 2 years old, right? And you've been reading ever since. What are your favorite types of books to read?
I like to read Dark Diaries, Diary of the Wimpy Kid.
So, Radiance, you went viral because, of course, you would have won the big competition at your school. Of course, it was a poetry challenge at the Joyce Samuel School. Tell us about the competition and what that experience was like for you.
Well, the competition, you basically have to read to the people in your community, and the person that gets the most signatures wins a prize at my school.
And how many signatures did you get?
I got over 600 signatures.
600 signatures?
Yes.
Who all did you read to? Where did you go?
I went to East End. I went in town to different offices and read to people in my community. And the people actually laughed and clapped their hands, and that made me very excited.
Awesome. Who were your favorite people to read to?
Well, my favorite person was a lady down in East End. She was doing her gardening. And
was that the lady in your video?
Yes.
Okay.
Then splattered all over the kitchen, completely obscuring the room. It stuck to the walls and the window. It totally coated the floor. There was turkey attached to the ceiling where there never been turkey before.
No, it was Christmas?
And she was really funny because while I was reading, she was like, Yeah, so your mommy was baking the turkey.
The turkey, I remember that part. That's so awesome. So were you like nervous at all, or did it come easy for you?
It came very easy for me.
Because this is something you're accustomed to doing all the time?
Yes.
All right, so tell us about you becoming a vlogger on YouTube, because I personally forever have wanted to be a vlogger and I've never really mustered the courage to do it. But you're 8 years old, you're brilliant, and now you are the youngest vlogger in the British Virgin Islands on YouTube. So tell us about being a vlogger on YouTube.
Well, I've always wanted a YouTube channel, and I always wanted to inspire more people to read and learn new words.
And why is reading so important to you?
Reading is important because it's fun and you can learn more things about reading.
All right, and did winning this competition at school make you like super popular? Are you like the popular girl at school now?
Well, kind of.
Okay. All right, so to win such a huge competition, Radiance, I'm sure you must have a circle of very supportive people, especially your family. Who would you like to say thank you to as it relates to your reading and your passion for reading and how far you've come in this competition?
I would like to say thank you to my mom, my grandma, my dad, my stepdad, and my aunt.
And everyone else who supported you, okay?
Yes.
All right. Well, Radiance, everyone is extremely, extremely proud of you. So proud of you that the Minister of Education, do you know who the Minister of Education is? I know he's fairly new. Go ahead.
Honorable Dr. Wheatley.
Yes, high five. Woo. Dr. the Honorable Natalia Shawande Wheatley has a message for you. Let's take a look.
I would like to congratulate Radiance Simon, 8-year-old student from Joyce Primary School, who won a poetry challenge by reading to 600 persons from around the territory. Radiance has since started a blog on YouTube. Radiance, I would like to congratulate you for your good work. Congratulations.
So Radiance, you are 8 years old. You're still pretty young, but I'm very sure you have somebody that you look up to, somebody that inspires you. Who would that person be?
My mom.
Tell us why.
My mom, because she's also a teacher and she teaches me to be brave and like have more intelligence.
All right. And what do you want to be when you grow up?
I would either want to be a lawyer, a dancer, or an entrepreneur.
All right. So reading is a fundamental part of learning, and I don't know if you know right now, but avid readers usually do well in their adult lives. I mean, it helps to develop your memory. It helps you to develop critical thinking skills. So overall, if you look at successful people in the world, one of the traits they have in common is the habit of reading. So you are well on your way. So in the BVI across the board, we're so very proud of you. And CCT BVI, do you know what CCT is or which company CCT is?
No.
CCT is, oh, you're forgiven, you're pretty young. But CCT is the telecommunications, the only locally owned telecommunications company in the BVI, and they're celebrating their 33rd year. And the CCT family heard about you, heard about how well you're doing, and wanted to reward you with something special. So tell us, before we give you the prize, tell us which is the next book you'd like to read, or some of probably a few of the books you'd like to read in the future.
I would say Diary of the Wimpy Kid.
Diary of the Wimpy Kid. And I know Diary of the Wimpy Kid is a series. So it's a series of books.
Yes.
And now you can afford to buy them because CCT is awarding you with $200 to buy whichever book you want.
Oh, yeah.
Woo! Okay, so here you go. This is 1.
Thank you.
2.
Thank you.
And this is your voucher. And you are most deserving. And we just want to encourage you to continue to read, continue to inspire young children like yourself. And before we go, I must ask you, even though you're a little young, what would you say to kids your age who, you know, not every kid finds reading to be as fun as you do, but reading is very important. So what do you say to those kids to encourage them to read?
I will say reading is important because you can learn more stuff about the world rather than just being on your device and learning nothing rather than playing games.
All right. And in closing, who would you like to say thank you to? I know you said you were able to pull 600 signatures. I'm sure it's a lot of people to thank. But in a nutshell, who would you like to say thank you to?
I'd like to say thank you to my mom, my dad, my stepdad, and all the other people in my community that signed my papers.
All right. And who would you like to say hello to at your school?
All my teachers, my principal, and my friends. Hello.
Our Radiance, we are so proud of you again. We want to encourage you to continue to do well. Stay grounded in school. I'm not sure what you do outside of school, but whatever you do, it's working well. Tell the people before you go, what is your YouTube name and how they can follow you on YouTube?
My YouTube name is Reading with Radiance.
And on Instagram?
British American Smarty Pants,
Oh.
284.
284. All right, Mama. Again, we are so very proud of you. And we want to encourage you to continue to read and continue to inspire children your age. I mean, you're not just inspiring kids your age, you inspire me. You know, I came across your video and I was like, wow, I have to interview Radiance. So you are an inspiration to the world. And I just want to encourage you to continue to be positive and continue to be smart.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Javon Wilson, and this has been your 284 exclusive.
Bye.
When you need to stay connected with friends and families at home or abroad, the best choice for you is Freedom. CCT Freedom. With the lowest rates in the market, our Freedom plan gives you unlimited calls and texting. Plus, our Freedom One package includes 10 gigabits of super fast, unlimited LTE data and unlimited calls to the BVI, USA, USVI, Canada, Puerto Rico, and UK lines. Why pay for overages when you can enjoy CCT Freedom? Stop by at one of our stores today and speak with one of our representatives to find out more about our CCT Freedom packages.